And the coverings, what they were using to cover me, kept becoming hot and hot. But here I was just sleeping. And so my mom said she was in great panic. She never knew what to do. She was thinking that I was going to die. And I think the solution, God used a doctor, they say that doctor, they don't know him. They just went, and when they reported the case and described the symptoms, the doctor just gave them one, my mom kept describing the drug to be a very tiny, bluish drug, that they should just give the drug to me, break it in the water and I should swallow. And she said when they did that, when we got home, the next morning, I excreted something that was very fearful. But she said that it was all composed of worms from the beginning to the end. And that she had to run and talk to my uncle. My uncle now, that is my father's brother, who was with us, staying with us then, to come and see. So he came and he saw. And what did they do? Imagine, they took me away when I'm done excreting, and then they burned the feces. And as they were burning it, you know the sound of worms, like that. And then my mom was so scared. So this has been a thing inside my body that changed my system so drastically. And truly when I did that, when I defecated, I became very, very okay. Became very okay. And that's how I got my healing. Until tomorrow, they praise the doctor to be the God that saved me, because they just know how the doctor just got that drug and gave it to us, and that was the end. Glory to Jesus. So what got me scared was the fact, not just the fact that I dedicated worms that was that were burnt with kerosene and fire, not even buried, burnt. Not just that one. What got me scared was I was being covered with blankets and everything, and yet I was not feeling that hot on the neck. So it was a bit deceptive. It takes a good parent to understand how urgent that scenario was to take me to a good physician. And the season of Lent, I remember this situation and trying to compare it with Lent. In Lent, we are told to do a lot of things. And when we look at ourselves, say, why do we have to do fasting? Why do we have to pray? Why do we have to give alms? Are these not things we do every time? What is new? In fact, some will even say we do Lent every year. So what is the difference? It's just a routine. It's not just a routine. The God who knows our health condition in the spirit knows that once in a year, it's good for us to do a 40-day spiritual exercise. And He wants us, like a good doctor, to go and purify ourselves with prayer, fasting, almsgiving. And that is exactly what the season of Lent is for. When we doubt God and we say, nothing is wrong with me, I'm a holy person, or this is how life is, there's nothing to judge, am I going to change in myself? It's normal. And we don't really put ourselves to this rigor of prayer, fasting, almsgiving, the way it should be done. Then we may have just behaved like somebody that wanted a badge for ourselves. If I was not taken to the hospital and I was not treated with great urgency, then maybe I would have died. May have died. And so the same thing happens. There are some kind of sicknesses that don't show themselves. I give an example. The example the preacher at the first mass used. Someone having internal bleeding after a motor accident. And because there is no physical injury, you can walk and talk, you say there's no need to go to the hospital. When everybody says go to the hospital, the nature of the damage to your car is so terrible. It's only God who made you to survive. I think you should have wounds. No, I'm okay. Even the wife came and said, I'm okay. And when he slept through the night, he died. And when they tried to search, he had internal bleeding. And we know that is very, very dangerous. And so we may be having spiritual thoughts here and there. We cannot say we are okay. And we cannot be too sure that we are holy. Remember, in the sight of God, there is no man or woman that is holy enough. In fact, in the sight of God, we discover that we are not holy at all. The closer we go to God or come close to God, the more we discover that we are not good. I give you a quick instance. The closer you go to a bright light, the more you see clearly to see that you have stains. Am I correct? Am I correct? If you are in the darkness, you will never notice anything, except maybe the stain is smelly. But if the stain, like many stains, are not smelly, you will not know. So when you have a dim, a kind of a small light, you may see a little. But the more you go to brighter and brighter and brighter light, the more you see clearly. Like these days, we have camera phones that can capture things clearly. I don't know, this is Vivo, maybe this is Vivo 70 Pro or V70 or something. Yeah. But there are other cameras that are better than this. And the technicians keep producing better and better and better and better ones, like iPhone 14 Pro that is coming. Praise the Lord. Let's talk with what we know already. So people keep dying for the clarity of that phone, the picture. You see, people want to go for birthday or they are celebrating birthday, look for iPhones, and they don't even want to go to the studio. They'll snap with iPhones and go and polish it very well. You see, the picture will be very beautiful. Am I lying? No, because I know. So we keep looking for better things. So the same thing happens. The camera I took, the picture I took with, let's say, Camon 15. If I take the same picture with Samsung 22 Ultra that has just come out, it will be better. But you will still see the same picture. In fact, when you